Okay, I've got my first Temu order. I'm really excited to see what is in the box. So let's take everything out and then I will show you all of the good things individually. Temu has free shipping, so if there's something that you order from Temu that you don't like and you don't want to keep, it doesn't cost you anything to get it to you, and they also have free returns. I tried to choose things that would be relevant to everybody and different things for different people in my family. So as I go through these, I will sort of tell you who they are for and what I got them for. This is a router bit, or something for a router table that I got for Chris. I wanted to sort of get one manly thing and not just home goods. Like if we're going to buy a birthday gift or a Father's Day gift for our husbands or our fathers, we'll get Chris to explain more about what this is. Something to do with woodworking. I don't know. This is one of the things that I am super excited about. It is an apron, and it's sort of like a wraparound apron. So I saw in the pictures that this really looked like a Laura Ingalls Little House on the Prairie kind of apron, and I was really excited to see the kind of quality that this is. Actually, the material seems really nice and it seems like it will wash really good. I will put it in the wash and I'll let you know how it washes up and how it fits, but I'm really excited about this apron. Next up are these appliance cord wrap arounds, and I have seen these on several videos on YouTube, and all of the people who have ever used them, who have ever talked about them, have really been impressed with them, because you can take like your toaster cord or your KitchenAid cord and then just wrap it around and stick it on the appliance so that the cord is not always in the way, hanging out of the cabinet, messing up the countertop. So I got a pack of 6 of these. They were really inexpensive, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they work on my different appliances. This is another item that I thought was absolutely genius. Whoever thought of this idea was really smart. But this is a cup scrubber brush that you suction onto the edge, onto the side of your sink, and then when you're about to put your cup in the dishwasher, you just, or your mason jar, you just put it on there and scrub it around and then pull it out, and this will clean all of the inside of the glass so that you don't have that like coffee ring or tea ring on your cup after it's been washed in the dishwasher. I'm really looking forward to trying this one out as well. This is something that I'm really going to get a lot of use out of. It is a duster. So you can't really tell by looking because it's sort of far away, but I'll show you closer up in a minute. But this is just a really squishy kind of material, and you just go along your baseboards either that way or this way, and it will get into all the crevices and get all of your baseboards and windowsills really nice and clean, and then you just rinse it off and it's ready to use again. So I'm really excited about checking that out. Now this is something that I got for the purpose of checking their quality, and I have just recently bought a brand new silicone baking mat, and so I have one that is in really good shape, brand new, and I'm going to be able to compare the quality of the Temu brand to the one that we have just purchased from Bed Bath & Beyond. They feel really good. They're sort of curved, but that was because of the packaging. The other one was curved like that as well. Not quite as thick, but it looks like it's going to be really easy to clean, and it will do exactly what I want it to do. The one that I just purchased doesn't have these little circles in there as guides to tell me where to put the cookie, the baked good, whatever it is I'm making. So I think that's going to be really helpful. I'll try this out and I'll let you know how this works as it's baking, and also how easy they are to get clean. This is an oil spritzer. I had an oil spritzer, but it got broken, and so I definitely needed another one. I am going to use this more often because we just got a new air fryer, and we have been using it a lot, but I think that this oil spritzer will really come in handy whenever we're making things in the air fryer, because I know that this is a really handy tool to use when you're cooking in the air fryer. And it also came with this little funnel, so I guess that's to make it easier to feel so that you're not making a big mess on the counter and on the side of the glass. It seems like really thick. It seems like the pumping action works good too, so I'll fill that up and see how that works. I'm running out of room. Got so many good things. This is another thing I'm really excited about because I have trouble with my measuring spoons when I'm making my sourdough. And as you may know, you can't use metal on sourdough and sourdough starter. So I was able to find some wooden measuring spoons and the matching measuring cups. These are well marked, 1/4 cup, 1/3 cup. I probably will take them off of the leather strap that is on them, but they seem to be well made. I know that I probably need to oil them so that when they get washed, doesn't affect them and cause them to warp or anything, but I will oil them with some of my food safe oil and maybe even some beeswax if I can find that, and then they will be ready to go. So I'm really excited about these. They look really well made, and I think that they just look nice, and instead of having some cheap plastic measuring cups that are easily broken and easily melted, which is what happened to the ones that I'm using now, I think these are going to be a really nice addition to my kitchen tools. I've decided that I am going to start wearing shirts that don't have like company logos on them. So that is one reason that I picked out this shirt. It says faith over fear. That's something that I really need to remind myself every day, and so I thought that this would be a really good addition to my wardrobe. I have heard a lot of good things about the clothing from Temu, so I'm going to give this a wash and I'm going to try it on and see how it fits. This is a large. I normally either will buy a medium or a large, but I was a little afraid to buy a medium and have it be too small. So I went ahead and bought the large. I will try it on, let you know how it fits and how it washes up, but I think the quality looks really good, and the feel of the shirt just feels like one of the soft tees that you can buy at a boutique store. So I'm gonna give this a wash and try it on. I'm also really excited about these. These are microfiber cloths that I have actually been looking to purchase for quite a while, but I didn't find them on Temu until recently. I was looking to purchase these in order to replace buying paper towels. I have really stopped buying paper towels except for special circumstances, but I have not really found a good replacement for them yet. I'm thinking that that's what these are going to be. That's what I bought them for, and these were on sale really inexpensively. I think that these 10 were just a few dollars, and on Amazon, on eBay, they were a lot more expensive. So I'm really excited about trying these. I think that they're very absorbent, and also they're easy to wash, and they come in a color where they're not going to show a lot of stains and stuff like that, and they're so inexpensive that if something got on them that really stained it and it just didn't look usable anymore, I can just toss it and replace it as needed. I ordered a kitchen rug, and the one that I ordered was not available, so I really do not have any idea what this looks like. They just replaced it with something that was more expensive, like a nicer item. So I will see what this looks like, and I'll show you what this looks like in the kitchen in a bit. This is gonna be a surprise because I do not know what this is. Oh yes, I do. I remember. Kelsey, here's your cups. Really? Kelsey likes to drink iced coffee, and she's really been looking for some of these glass cups with the bamboo lids and the straws. And I was able to find them at a really good price on Temu. Again, other sites, pretty expensive, and we just never wanted to plunk down the money to buy them, but they were more affordable on Temu. Let me open them up and see about the quality. The straws are glass, which is neat. There's 4 of them. There's 4 glasses. Seems like they fit well, and that it even has like a silicone stopper on the straw hole to prevent it from spilling. So I'll get Kelsey to wash these up and make some iced coffee in them, and we can see how pretty they are in use. This is a fridge organizer. I know these are very popular online. I've seen lots of videos with people using them to organize their refrigerator. I have actually done a video on trying to organize my refrigerator and the different ways that I have found to do that so that the produce is eaten and it doesn't ruin. So you can check that video out after this one, but let's see what the quality is on this organizer. I have heard of people spending $100 or more on refrigerator organizers. I do not have that in my budget. This was not very expensive at all, and it looks like it's going to be really good quality. It's got sort of like a design on the lids, and the lids seem to lock in place, and you can, what I like about it is it's clear, it's covered so that you can stack them. This looks like it's going to be a really good addition to our refrigerator. I will use these in the refrigerator and show you what they look like in just a bit. The last item is a pack of Swedish dishcloths. I have used these in the past and I did not like them, but these seem to be very different than the ones that I had before. They seem to be very scrubby and not abrasive, but it seems like it would really do a good job in scrubbing dirty dishes, but also they're very absorbent. So I will take these in the kitchen and let you know how they work as well. They even have a little hanger on them. That's neat. I might can put a little suction cup hanger on my sink, and that fixed my problem of not really having anywhere to put my dishcloths and stuff like that. So this is maybe going to solve several of my problems all in one item. So that's all. The box is empty. I am really excited about checking all of these things out. I'm gonna get all of these things put away and cleaned up and ready to use, and I will let you know how they're working out. I will get Chris to tell you about his woodworking tool, and I will show you my kitchen rug after it's all rolled out and in place. Okay, I have used most of my Temu items for about 2 weeks or so now, and I'm ready to give you an honest report and review. So first of all, I have a summer cold. Sorry about the nasally sound of my voice. Maybe that will not be too much of a distraction. Second of all, I know that several people have some concerns and issues about Temu. So if you are concerned as far as doing business with them, You do what you think is best and what you think is wisest and safest for your family. I have not experienced any kind of safety issues. I have checked on my phone and I have not allowed any kind of monitoring or following from Temu onto my phone, so they are not gaining access to any of my private data. I have not been able to substantiate any of the concerns as far as the safety concerns that people have had. I have done some research on online, and I have not been able to find any major concerns about Temu and their practices and the safety of using them. And third, I would like to say, just as a caveat, I wish that I could buy everything that I need from my local community, but the way that our economy is driven at the moment, that's just really not an option for my family. It is very cost prohibitive to be able to resource and outsource all of the things that you're looking for just on a local level. So although that is what I would love to do, find all of the things that I need and not have to go out of that community, I understand that there are major limitations because of the way our economies are set up now. So that's really not an option for me, and that's why I decided that I would try out Temu. I didn't feel like I was being a hypocrite in wishing that I could do the local sustainability things, but also recognizing that it just wasn't an option for my family right now. I don't see any difference really in Temu, Amazon, Dollar Tree. I mean, those are all gonna be globally sourced items, mostly from China. That's just the way the situation is right now. If you don't feel comfortable doing business with international companies, I completely understand that and respect that. But I just wanted to let you know why I felt comfortable doing business with Temu. I think new is scary, but new can also be exciting. So you take that for what it's worth to you. That's just sort of a disclaimer that I wanted to put in the video. And now I want to tell you my firsthand experiences and reactions to the items that I have gotten from Temu. This is the shirt that I ordered. Again, I told you it was a large. Normally I order either a medium or a large. This is as small as I would need for it to be, so maybe size up one size from what you're used to. But this shirt feels good, it looks good, it washes well, it is good quality. I don't have any complaints about it at all. And for less than $10, substantially less than $10, I can get a shirt that I feel good about with the message that I want to display to the world. It's comfortable, it is a nice color, it looks well made. So I don't have any complaints about the shirt. I really like the shirt. I'll make sure that I put the links for all of the items that I show you today in the description box. So if you want to check out this shirt, I highly recommend their clothing just because this is good quality for a $7 or $8 shirt. I'm really pleased with it, and I will buy several more. About the apron, I was really excited about the apron. I still am really excited about the apron. I love this apron. It just makes me feel like Laura Ingalls, which is a goal of mine. It does have some stains already because I've been using it, but those stains aren't on my clothes, so there's a plus. I think it's well made. I like the way that it fits in the back. It's got pockets, which is really nice when I'm going outside to take care of the animals. I can put my cleaning rags when I'm milking, and I can put my phone in my other one in case there's an emergency, so I'll have that. It fits well, it's comfortable. The only complaint I have about this is it really does not lay well after you wash it. So this is going to be one of those things that if you care about what it looks like, you're going to have to iron it, and I'm not 100% into that. So I'm not going to iron my aprons. I know that 50 years ago, women cared enough about their appearance to iron their aprons. I'm not going to do that, but I will continue to wear this, and I would buy more. I like the apron. I think it's really well made. I think it's good quality. It's comfortable. It's functional. I would highly recommend this. Next up is my little duster. I've found out actually this does a good job with baseboards. This does a good job with dusting your furniture, and you can wash windows and mirrors with it. I also think that I saw that you can wash dishes with it, which I haven't tried that yet. I've gotten those other items that I have been washing with, so I haven't tried washing dishes with this, but this is a good little tool. It gets into sort of the crevices and corners. I really like this little item. It wasn't very expensive at all. I would highly recommend that you get one of these just to be able to clean everything in your house. And then you just rinse it off and then you lay it out to dry. And when it dries, it's hard. Then you can just throw it in the drawer and pick it back up, re-wet it, and use it again. So I like this little scrubber thing. I really would recommend that you get one of these. I like it. I think it works really good for a variety of uses. Next up are these microfiber cloths, and I had told you that I had gotten these to use as a replacement for paper towels, but these will go much further than just replacing paper towels. I use these when I'm milking to clean her udder, just to make sure that everything is nice and sanitary, and these are really good for that use. That's a heavy duty use of this cloth, and when they are washed, they look perfectly clean. So they don't stain easily. They are very simple and easy just to throw in the washing machine, pull them out. They are like serrated on the edges and they don't unravel on the ends or shed. So I think this is a really, really good product. They come in packs of 5 or 10 or 20. I'm going to order some more of these because these are really good microfiber cloths. They are good for cleaning your counters. They are good for cleaning your windows. They are good for cleaning your dishes. These work for any kind of cleaning purposes. So I'm gonna get me another set of them as well, but I highly recommend these microfiber cloths. Next up are these dishcloths. I have really been impressed with these dishcloths. I thought that they were like the Swedish dishcloths that will absorb a lot of water. That is not what these are for. These, I think, are primarily just as scrubbers for washing dishes, but they are very good dishcloths. They have this little hole, which I think is really neat. I've still not done it, but I'm gonna get me a little hook for my sink so that I can hook them on there and they can just drip dry when I'm not using them. But I have really been impressed with these. I think that they clean really good. They feel like really good quality, and I have washed them and dried them and reused them, and they are still holding up and working really well. They're very cost effective. They are not very expensive at all. They will do a lot of scrubbing jobs like on your counters or your appliances that maybe other dish rags would not be able to be as successful at. So I would also highly recommend these dishcloths. Now let's talk about this little cup washer. I was really excited about this item, but this is one item I've not been very impressed with. It does the job that it's meant to do, but it also is not stationary. Now that might be user error, but I have tried really hard several times to get this to stay still, and it will still move around. So although I think this is a good idea and concept, it's not there yet for me, and I wouldn't recommend that you buy one of these because it's just not staying where it needs to in order to get the cup clean. So I'm just going to say this is a no-go for me. Next up is the appliance cord holder, and I have sort of mixed feelings about this. So it does obviously contain all of the cord, but it does not stick well. So maybe it's going to stick, maybe it's not. It already came off once and I had to reapply it.
So I don't know if, again, that was user error or not, but it does do what it is intended to do, which is keep the cord from being on the counter and sort of being unsightly. So this is sort of a mixed review on this. I like it. I like the concept of it. I'm not sure how, it's just not stable enough to stay. So I think this is another item that I would say sort of looks good and the concept is good, but this one in particular is not the quality that I would want to buy again. Next is my kitchen rug. I really actually like the look of this rug. I think it's very pretty. It has done a good job of keeping water off of our floor. Lane has decided his favorite thing in the world to do is to clean his cars in the sink. And if you have toddlers, you know that any water that a toddler plays with is going to end up on the floor. So that's what has been happening, and this rug has saved our hardwood floors from getting completely drenched. I wish it was just a little longer. That's not anything to do with Temu. That is just setup of my house. Also, I wish it was a little thicker, but for $12, you can't really ask for much more. So I would say, all in all, this is a really good option. Here are the clear organizers that are for your refrigerator to sort of organize your fresh produce, mainly, I think. I'm really impressed with the quality of these. The lids are tight fitting. This one is a little overpacked, so that's why that lid was sort of cattywampus, but they are working really well. They also fit well into the lid, so if you have something like these fruit pouches that you want to keep cold but you want them to be visible, you can have them in here and not lose the lid, which is exactly what I would do. If it didn't fit on it, I would lose it. All in all, I really like these. They fit well, they stack well, they are really good quality, and I think that they are going to help keep our refrigerator nice and organized. These measuring cups and measuring spoons, I think, might be my favorite item that I have gotten from Temu. They are easy to clean. I just make sure that I rinse them out and wash them pretty quickly after I use them so that they don't soak in the water or anything. I don't want them to get damaged. But I mean, they're very functional, but also they just are so cute, and I really like how they look. These cups came with like a waterproof seal on them already, but the spoons were just sort of like raw wood. So I did rub some mineral oil on them, and that has made them very easy to clean. I just rinse them off whenever I'm done using them, and you can see that they're stamped with the measurement. I just really like these. I sort of splurged on because of the aesthetics of it, but I really am happy that I did. I've been really happy with them. I think if you get some, you will be happy with them too. I'm not sure if any of the items that I have gotten from Temu have been more loved and more used than these glasses that I got for Kelsey. She uses them at least once, maybe twice or 3 times a day. So I'm glad there's 4 because we are washing them all of the time. But they are aesthetically perfect. They are cute. They are functional. The straws fit well into the bamboo lids. The quality is there. There's nothing that I have to complain about these cups. I think they're a really good buy, and I think that if you have been looking for some of these glasses with the lids and the straws, I think you can't go wrong getting them from Temu. I think you'll be really happy with them. The silicone mat that we got from Temu has also worked really good. It seems to be high quality, and it seems to do exactly what it's supposed to do, which is to replace like parchment paper and things like that as a reusable alternative. It came with 2 of these large ones and then a round one that I think is like an 8-inch for a cake pan. This looks like something that would fit with like a toaster oven, and this one is also a smaller rectangle. So there's lots of different options, and for the price, I think it is really good quality. Okay, I know that you don't have it with you. I know it's in the shop, but could you tell me about the tool that you got?
So it's a stop block for a T-track system. It was very well made. It's all metal. It's got a flip down thing that when you adjust it, it'll stop the wood at that point. And then if you don't want to use it, it'll flip up to be out of the way. I was impressed and surprised by the quality of the little tool. It was really nice.
So you would buy another tool kind of thing from Temu?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, buy more. Give them a try. I was really surprised and impressed with this one. Really high quality.
Well, all in all, I've been really impressed with Temu's products and prices. I think that it is a good option when you're searching for things online. If you want to download the Temu app, you can find a link down in the description box below to download their app. Also, Homemade Simple viewers are eligible for a $100 coupon bundle from Temu. You can find that coupon link down in the description box below as well. So I hope that coupon code will help you in finding a lot of good items for your home and your family. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little different than normal, but I did want to introduce you to Temu and let you know sort of an inside look of what I thought about the items that I received to give you a little more confidence about the company and its products. I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you, and I will see you again next time.